My question goes to Dr. Daniel Bakala. I would want to know how you see the current suffering of people going on in the region due to the military operation. You said that it is comforting to learn that the casualty is not at the scale as originally feared. This is quite in contrary to what I know. Close to 10,000 civilians have perished, and I have actually personally lost 4 family members. There were civilians who were fatally shot inside their home. I really cannot understand the argument of misinformation when people are dying by the day due to the starvation and execution that is happening. And I am worried that if you already have this pretext, your conclusion after you do the final site assessment will not be that different, because you mentioned that you will have a final site assessment to see the casualties at hand. And it would be really sad to witness if your conclusion goes on like this. Thank you very much.
So on the basis of the information we have so far, I am not aware of the 10,000 civilians perished you alluded to, Asnaka. There are all kinds of figures and numbers and allegations flying around. So I think we have to be very careful on taking seriously all these allegations. I wonder what your sources might be, Asnaka, for your claim that 10,000 civilians have perished. I am aware that there's definitely civilian casualties. I would like to believe that there was not a deliberate targeting of civilians, but there definitely are civilian casualties in any war operation. But I am, like I said, comforted at least by the fact that the civilian casualty that was feared to unfold did not really rose to the level that it was originally feared to be. That does not in any way stop us from doing an independent investigation of the situation and reporting the facts as we find them, and that's evidenced by prior investigations we have done in different parts of the country. And I am afraid I cannot also subscribe to your view that there is a starvation and execution going on. I know that the region is in desperate need of humanitarian assistance, and that's improving, like I said, and I'm aware that all the international humanitarians have access to the region now, but it is happening in a context of a security challenge. The humanitarian assistance and the humanitarian supplies are facing security challenges. And I do understand that there is some challenge about bureaucratic hurdles as well in terms of coordinating civilian and military operations. So I do see the need for civilian and military coordination in timely delivery of humanitarian assistance for people in need. But you do realize that there are pockets of places where there is still a security operation ongoing as federal security forces continue on their search for the suspects that are yet to be apprehended. So, it's still a security tense situation, and that's bound to have impact on unhindered humanitarian access to the region. But I do realize from my conversation with humanitarian organizations that the access is improving, except that it's challenged by the security situation.